Nintendo put out a PR statement today claiming that they won yet another NPD, and also that they are selling 2/3 of all of September's video game hardware sales. We're going to talk about that, and we're also going to delve into who is going to win the holidays. Is it going to be Nintendo with the Switch? Is it going to be Xbox with that new Xbox One X? Or is it going to be Sony and the PS4? All that right now. What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And yeah, we're going to get into holiday sales. My prediction for which system's going to come on top for November and December. But stay tuned for that. It's coming. It's going to be after this section here, because I wanted to talk about the L I'm taking on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I was one of those people that originally thought that the Nintendo Switch wouldn't do very well. It would barely do better than the Wii U. And sure, we're only 7 months into the system, but it's blowing past people's expectations. It just dominated NPD again, winning 3 months in a row, and has won 5 months out of the 7 it has been out. Nintendo, in fact, claimed that 2/3 of all hardware sold during September was their systems, whether it was the Nintendo Switch, the 3DS, or the SNES Classic. They are on a roll, a complete roll, and I'm kind of wondering if this is going to roll into the holidays. We have an interesting fight that is going on, and we're going to talk about that right now. And I've been thinking about this for some time, and I wanted to get all the information as possible. I wanted to wait for the Xbox One bundles to come out, which happened. We have the Master Chief bundle, we have the Rocket League bundle, we have the Xbox Game Pass bundle, as well as the Minecraft bundle, right? Those are the holiday bundles, along with like Assassin's Creed and Mordor. And I wanted to see if Sony would have their bundles, and sure enough, they do. They have the Call of Duty bundle, and they also have a Star Wars bundle, a Pro bundle, and a regular PS4 bundle, which I think is going to move units. They haven't really announced or shown off like what would be the standard bundle. Maybe it is the PS4 one, the Star Wars one. I was thinking they would do a Horizon one, but maybe they aren't. But either way, I don't really want to wait anymore. I want to get this prediction out of the way. So it comes down to the Nintendo Switch. Can they maintain the momentum that they've seen here with 5 wins out of the last 7 months and 3 wins in a row? Can they win November and December? Microsoft, on the other hand, is coming out swinging. They have the Xbox One X, and you know a lot of hardcore Xbox fans are going to be back in line to buy that system, you know, me being one of them. And the PS4, well, I mean, it has a few bundles, and it's also the dominant platform. It's the one that people buy. It's the one that a lot of people recommend to their friends. So you have a lot of different factors going into this holiday. Nintendo has Super Mario Odyssey, probably the biggest exclusive of the holiday. The bundle's launching October 27th. That is going to be a big seller. It's probably going to be also Game of the Year if I had to make a prediction, and maybe I will at some point. But Mario's going to drive home the Nintendo Switch. Microsoft already released some of their exclusives, the bigger ones, like Forza Motorsport 7. Super Lucky's Tale still yet to come, although I wouldn't really call that a huge exclusive. It's a digital game, and Cuphead just came out as well, but I wouldn't necessarily call that a huge exclusive either, even though it's doing extremely well. Sony released their exclusives already as well. Knack 2 didn't do very well, as to be expected. For whatever reason, they decided to release it the day before Destiny 2. Didn't make any sense, and it bombed. And also they have Gran Turismo Sport, which just released this week. Metacritic so far is not looking very kind to that game. It looks like Forza will remain top racer, at least when it comes to reviews. So no more big exclusives coming out for Xbox and PlayStation, but Nintendo's got Mario, and I'm not really up to date on anything else that Nintendo has, to be honest with you, because I'm not that into Nintendo as I am Xbox or PlayStation. So if I'm missing like a bigger game that comes out for them in November or December, let me know. But their crown jewel is Mario. And I have an inkling that it is going to receive like 97 or 98 on Metacritic, and people are going to go gaga for it. Now the question is, will Mario, combined with an abundance of stock and maybe holiday marketing, is that enough to fend off PlayStation and Xbox? And I'm going to say, it's very interesting. Got to think about that. You know, this is I'm putting my prediction on the line. Honestly, I can see any of the three winning. To be honest with you, any of the three. And I'll run through the scenarios of how all three will win, and then I will pick the one I think is going to win Holiday 2017. Let's run with Xbox first. How will Xbox win the holidays? The way Xbox win the holidays is if they produce a lot more Xbox One X's than we think, as well as get the price of the Xbox One S down to $200, package in a lot of good bundles, and maybe get it cheaper than the PS4 Slim. If those things happen, and also I should also mention that the Nintendo system, the Switch, runs into stock problems because you never know. If the Switch runs into stock problems, if Microsoft is able to produce more Xbox One X's than we think and the demand is high, and if they can get the S to hit that $199 barrier, then I think it is realistically possible for Xbox to pull off an upset victory and claim November. Now, I'm not sure it would do December as well. Like, this is just for November. It is possible. Now, on the other hand, you have PlayStation, the dominant force in gaming right now. Over 60 million consoles sold. They're above Microsoft in North America by 2 million. Even though both Microsoft and Sony don't have any exclusives left on offer, they all both feature the big multiplats. You know, Shadow of War, Call of Duty, Star Wars Battlefront, Assassin's Creed, Wolfenstein that aren't available on Nintendo. So those go for both Microsoft and PlayStation. Is that multi-platform goodness that you do get with both those systems. Now, the way Sony can win is if they can get this, if they can price the PS4 Slim to the same price as the S, do some good bundling, maybe drop the Pro a little bit, maybe to $350 right before the Xbox One X comes out to kind of take some sales out of there. And if Nintendo runs into stock issues, then I think PlayStation, by default, being the system that people recommend to their friends because everybody has a PlayStation, and I think PlayStation has the chance to winning both November and December. Now, of course, we come to Nintendo. If Nintendo can keep stock available, and there was that report that they were producing or going to produce 2 million systems a month. If that report is accurate and they have 2 million Nintendo Switches in the pipeline for November and December, and they don't run into stock issues, if they sell both those 2 million, they will easily win November and December. 2 million will easily put them on top of both Xbox and PlayStation. In fact, I'm going to go on record and say Nintendo's going to win the holiday. They're going to win the holiday handily if they have the stock available, and that's the caveat. There has to be a lot of stock available for these systems. People are going, I mean, we've seen it. 7 months now, right? 7 months it's been available. It's won 5. It's won 3 in a row. People assumed PlayStation was going to win Destiny month, September, because Destiny 2 was coming out. They had the PS4 Pro version, right? And it sold systems back in 2014. But Nintendo came on top. They're starting to appear more in stores and then sell out. So, I think if they get their stock in order, Nintendo's going to dominate the holidays. Will they dominate it worldwide? I'm not so sure. But we're strictly talking about North America and NPD. I'm not so sure about the other countries because we don't get reliable numbers outside of like Japan and things like that. The Switch is a beast. I'm taking the L on it. I doubted Nintendo, and I was wrong. So that's my prediction. With a good amount of systems this holiday, Nintendo is going to win. Nintendo is going to beat both Xbox and PlayStation. So that's my prediction. Now I'm also going to try to predict number 2 and number 3, and this is where it becomes a little bit hairier. My prediction is Nintendo number 1. Who do I put number 2 and number 3? And this is, of course, do I put Xbox or PlayStation, right? You know what? This is a tough call because I can see either one beating each other. Like I said, is the X going to be enough to the extra sales Microsoft gets from the Xbox One X hardcore rebuying the system or buying the system? Would that put it above PlayStation? Because remember last year, the Pro came out, and the Pro was the reason, the extra sales the Pro had that it wouldn't have had if it didn't come out, put it on top barely over Xbox. And have people been holding off on buying Xbox systems this year? I mean, it's not been a good sales year for Xbox. Have people been holding out to buy the Xbox One X at $500? So we have Nintendo at 1, and I'm going to say, and we probably won't even really find out about this, but I am going to go and say that I want to say PlayStation, but something tells me Xbox might be number 2. You know what? Screw it. Nintendo number 1, Xbox number 2, very slightly over PlayStation. It's going to be down to the wire. Honestly think it's going to be down neck and neck between PlayStation and Xbox, and you can flip-flop 2 and 3 at any point. But number 1 will remain Nintendo as long as they have their stock situation in order. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with me that the Switch is going to take the holidays? Or do you think the Xbox One X will push Microsoft over the top and take the victory? Or is PlayStation going to remain on top, even in the face of the Xbox One X and the new Nintendo system? Let me know what you think below in the comments. I love reading them. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure if you really enjoyed the video, as you enjoy all my other videos, if you did, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel for more content, as I do drop it daily. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.